What's going on? It's your boy Buddha back in the building for another Last Cloudia video. Kind of confusing because you can see the thumbnail under me. Yes, we are live at 5:57 a.m. my time, waiting for Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis to go live. And in the meantime, Itis dropped our homeboy, who we've been waiting for, Skinny Shift Goroth. We saw his design at the end of May at the video trailer that they released, and now we get his details, his kit. While we're waiting for those servers to go live on the other game, I figured why not film this. Thank you all for being here. Those who are here live, lights, camera, action. Here we go. Y'all are seeing this live recording. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Goroth, the Insatiable. There's our man. Right here. Look at him. Look at this intro trailer. Oh, he just bopped. So he is a Goroth make promise. So he's a savage. But he's civil. Right? He lives with his community. Oh no, something about to happen. Maybe I can't keep promise. Golly, look at that artwork. King Cleaver, Swallowing, and Tenderizer? Bruh, he brings everyone in. What is this? Is this gonna be... This is definitely an AoE. Oh, man. Bruh. This man had the glow up. This man wins the last Cloudia 2021 glow up competition. Let's check out this guy's traits at max level. Tyrant's Stomach. For each enemy defeated, HP Cat plus 12%. Recover 10 seconds of SCT. If Tasty, Strength plus 12%. And Physical Damage Cat plus 1000. Max HP plus 60%. Strength plus 60%. I'm sorry. Damage Cat 5,000 and resets each wave. So yes, look at that. Something that everyone was predicting, or not everyone, but a lot of people were speculating. This man gets his buffs on kill, right? As he's killing things, he's devouring them. And I gotta say, I mean, I like that, but it is going to limit, based off this initial first impression, it's gonna limit his viability and usability in long-term stages, because this trait is non-existent for a one wave, one boss, one enemy stage. So that kind of stinks, but I mean, it fits, right? It fits his theme. It's like Kyle, right? If you're not bringing up his damage cap by bringing his health down, right? You can do it 10 times. It takes forever unless you cheese your way up to it. People don't prefer that. People like to start out with all of the goodies. So I'll be interested to see the community feedback from this guy. But let's look at the second one. Insatiable Hunger. If no enemy is defeated for a time, gain Insatiable. Constant HP drop. But physical damage plus 70% and physical damage cap plus 4,000. Move faster. Lost if lost if you defeat the enemy. Well, I just need to bite my own tongue, because look at that, everyone. Look at that. Whoa, the game just changed, bruh. I'm assuming even after you kill the mobs, this Insatiable Hunger activates. For example, the boss fight Papalboria, right? You fight the first one, then you fight 2 more, then you fight 4 more, so we're up to 7. Then you fight 4 more, and then you take on the last one at 8. So those initial Pabloborias cover Homeboy's first trait. You can kill more than 5 of them, so you get all those buffs. And then once you get to the final boss, I don't know how much time has to elapse for this Insatiable Hunger. I'm guessing this stacks. Oh, so I mean, we're talking after you've killed 5 enemies and after you have stopped killing any enemies. This man can jump up by 9,000? Is over 9,000? And he gets 70% damage The constant HP drop, obviously, but you know, Proud Force is the thing. So sustain all day. Oh boy. Okay. Let's keep on going. Here we go. We got King Cleaver. His skill 1. Medium area dark combo attack. Pretty basic. Skill 2 is Swallowing. Frontal medium area dark combo attack. Chance to inflict poison. So this man is a dark style attacker. Some people were speculating he might be a neutral, which would surprise me since they just released Baran. So yeah, dark makes sense, which is awesome because that's something I'm lacking. Strong dark physical type DPS. Skill 3 is Tenderizer. Pull in a wide area of enemies for a dark combo attack. Uppercut attack damage cap plus 3000. What? Uppercut attack damage. I don't really know what that means. Does he launch the enemies in the air at one point and that's what has, like, that hit within the attack has the damage cap? I might be overthinking that. Then we've got his special Gluttonous Chewing. Powerful dark combo attack to all enemies. Inflict poison on enemies and greatly, very greatly, recover unit HP. Wow. Here we go. Skills. I already see another damage cap off the corner of my eye. What are you doing, Goroth? What are you doing? He's got a ton of skills appearing for the first time. First one is Cooking. Wave 1 start. Special gauge plus 50%. Special damage cap plus 3000. Add tasty type. Beast enemy. Okay, those are your tasty types. Beast, fish, bird. Add that type to enemies hit by special. We got the new Alice. Is that what I'm seeing right here? There's not a lot that can compete with Alice's special nuke, but I mean this guy's trying. He's trying. And we're on skill 1. Next one is Hardy Eater. Physical damage cap plus 2000. Physical damage to guarding enemies plus 120%. Why are the permanent units right now getting me more excited than our DOH? So you're telling me this man, bro, how much I haven't even kept track of all the damage cap I've read on this guy right now. And some is physical and some is special. Next skill, Ingest Penalty. Against enemies with 50% HP or less, physical / special damage plus 35%, and physical special damage cap plus 2000. What are we doing? Are we just hitting 20,000s naturally now with characters? We're just hitting 20Ks. If a unit's not hitting between 20 and 30K, get them out. What? Next skill, Slice Dice Julienne. I don't know how to say that. I'm so sorry. When an axe is equipped, skill damage and skill damage cap rise as combo hit count rises. Max damage cap plus 40% and damage cap plus 2000 at 50 hits or more. That's quite a bit of hits. You gotta have some SC saved up. But still, it's a lot of these conditional cap raises. Right, let me not get ahead of myself. These aren't just cap raises that are sitting on this man permanently. We've got cap raises that only proc on the S3. We've got cap raises that only proc when you kill enemies versus a cap raise when you haven't killed an enemy for a while. So this guy's damage is going to be all over the place. It's going to be this crazy sliding scale. I thought that Rabala was going to have a sliding scale because of her sorcerer damage cap trait. This dude's going to be all over the map. You're going to see random damage numbers every other hit, but it's still looking nice. Even just his natural damage cap that he gets base is looking great. Then we've got Meat Dinner. At battle start, when defeating an enemy, get a buff to sometimes very greatly restore HP. Buff ends if total HP restored exceeds the max HP. So he can just get this massive buff at any point in time. Creature Mastery. So we saw Night Mastery, which is pretty much a damage reduction and Slayer to night enemies. Or maybe not Slayer, I can't remember. Let's read it. When unit has creature type, When unit has creature type, physical attacks effective on spirits. That's gotta be a typo. Because I was going to say with Night Mastery, you get Night Slayer plus damage reduction to night classes. Creature Mastery should follow under that same category of skill. Then he's got both magic damage healing 2 and 3. What? Okay, hold the phone. So with creature mastery and magic damage healing 2 and 3, he's got 40% plus 25%, so we're at 65% plus 50%. So if this man's getting hit with magic skills, he has a chance to recover over 100% of said damage back to him as HP. Okay. We've got Fury 2, which is the first time we're seeing that. When close to death, strength plus 30%, which I believe stacks with your Braves. And he's got Dark High Drive, Dark Physical and Special Power plus 30%. What a kit. Y'all know I love me my physical DPS. Oh my god, and I already see it. I already see it. What did I say? For skills he comes with that we already know. HP up 2 and max. I'm sorry, HP up 3 and max. Fighting Spirit 4. Brute Slayer. Special boost comes in his kit. Poison Research, Corrosion Fang, Auto Brave. Dark Drive, Dark Attack Raise 2, Terror Mouth, Break Boost, Auto Haze, Axe High Boost, and Breaker. I was really gonna skip summoning on this banner. I wanted to live by the advice that I give for your free-to-play / budget player to not spend crystals. Oh, hold on, let me save my thoughts for the end. Oh yeah, we have an arc. We have an arc to go through, guys. We have an arc. We've got Abaddon, all-consuming king. Look at this fool right here. Look at that big old gluttonous thing. What is that? We've had all these like regal, beautiful, epic arcs. Megalodon, Hagiopolis was like this kingdom. And now we're getting this disgusting, grotesque thing. It is an SSR arc, obviously. It's going in the general pool. Both of these new unit and arc are going in the general pool. The attribute at max. Physical attacks are effective against tasty enemies, so it gives you Tasty Slayer. When an axe is equipped, killer / slayer damage plus 30%. When defeating an enemy, recover from 1 basic status ailment. I might use this on Baron, because I haven't done my showcase for him yet. I think I'll try and film that either today or sometime soon. But I use the axe that you get from the Colosseum arc, which gives you plus 10% SET recovery. And if you boost it up with enhancing, you can get it up to like a plus 196 strength stat. It gives him extra slayers, right? Physical attacks are effective against tasty enemies, which we know are beast, bird, and creature, was it? Or fish. Fish, bird, and beast. And then it gives him an extra plus 30% on top of special boost. When defeating an enemy, recover from 1 basic status ailment. That's just nice to have. That's just like a bonus. For the skills it comes with, Axe Boost. When an axe is equipped, physical damage attack plus 10%. Magical damage healing 2 we're getting on the skill. Or we're getting on the arc for the first time, which is nice. And two-handed axe is coming on the arc. So when only 1 weapon is equipped and it's an axe, your physical damage plus 20%, crit rate plus 10%, physical damage cap plus 2,000, something that's very good for arena, not so much for PvE. Then we've got Ale of Victory, HP up 3, and another Illness Research arc. You can get Illness Research. I just highlighted it in my Tower of Trials tips and tricks. But you can get that on the R arc, so it's not like a big ooh. But it's nice, right? It's a useful skill to have. And this seems like a pretty just decent arc. If you just want to slap extra Slayer damage on a unit, give them this one. Goroth. He's looking like my kind of unit. And we are in game because after I recorded my initial reaction to the Goroth video, they did drop some in-game news on everything that's coming with the maintenance that is starting tonight. Technically June 10th tomorrow, but 12 a.m. So right at midnight tonight, we will get this maintenance for, it seems, about 2 hours before we get Goroth and everything that's coming with him into the game. There were a couple clarifications I got after the fact of doing the live stream. I checked the comments as we were doing them, because as I filmed that reaction, we were live on YouTube at the time. So a couple things on Goroth's S3. It does seem that the latter half of his S3 launches the enemies in the air for the uppercut, and that's what gets that extra damage cap. And creature mastery is not a typo. It does make you effective against spirits and reduce damage against spirits. I was mistaken with Night Mastery. Night Mastery gives you Soldier Slayer and reduction to soldier types. So the actual mastery itself gives you these buffs to another specific typing. So that is not a typo. It is correct. I am so sorry for being so confident with that. But just with that out of the way, I wanted to get this notice in-game looked at because there are some interesting things I wanted to look at and cover that we didn't know ahead of time. As we can see, new unit, new arc coming. Here's the event update image that we can see. The Insatiable Ghoul. AP and arc ether rate increased. No surprise there. Experience the strange and tragic story of Goroth. During the time when the god of ruin Laugzus ruled over Granzelia, there were rumors of a ghoulish monster who ate humans. However, after a certain point, those rumors stopped. This was because the monster made a promise. As the days and months passed from that time, the monster grew hungrier and hungrier until he reached the brink of starvation. In his starving state, something terrible appeared before him. So that's wild. Goroth was all big and chunky because he was devouring humans. And when he made the switch, when my man went vegan, not technically, but when he switched up his diet, homeboy's rib cage burst out of him. He lost so much weight. So that is the underlying cause of his appearance change. It's actually really interesting, and it fits into his new kit extremely well. I like that a lot. High AP rate and increased arc ether gained, as we know. Well, arc ether gain is actually really nice. I haven't heard of that. In this event, quests have a high AP rate, making it easier for units to learn new skills. Nightmare difficulty quests have an AP rate ×9. That is extremely nice. Additionally, the chance to gain arc ether is greatly increased, and in hard difficulty or higher quests, arc ether is guaranteed to increase. That's huge. That's huge. I haven't seen something like that since I've started playing. Guaranteed arc ether increases. We're going to see what that looks like. Look at this. Oh my god. I just looked down. Normal. Orb cost is 1. AP is ×3. And it's a chance to increase by 0.1. That's normal. But on hard mode, it's 2 orb costs ×6 AP rate. Guaranteed for that 0.1. On Nightmare, it does cost 3 orbs, so it's going to be very heavy. ×9 AP rate and guaranteed 0.2% increase. Don't get too excited. You're still talking 500 runs to increase an arc from 0 to 100% with that guaranteed rate. 500 × 3, 1,500 orbs. I don't think a lot of people have that many orbs recoverers sitting in their inventory. But still, that's a big come up for this event. So I'm excited to see how many orbs. Hopefully they give out a good amount of orb recoverers in this event, because that's going to be very nice. A horrifying boss will appear in the end half of this event. A horrifying giant boss will appear at the end half of the event. If you fail to defeat the boss, you'll face the danger of utter annihilation. Try to figure out a good strategy to defeat this terrifying monster. Shift Medine. That's my answer. Get event limited equipment. There are 3 pieces that you can get, and don't miss your chance. Doesn't sound like we can upgrade them in the alchemy tab. Here are the event units, right? The new Goroth, of course. OG Goroth and Claire are 20% increasers, and then Princess Lilla, Godhunter, Shin, Lukiel, OG, Skeleton, and Phantom are all 10% increasers. And we've got multiplayer beta limited quest release. I'm a little confused because are we still in beta? The way that video made it sound, it was like the next time we see multiplayer, it's going to be the official release. But I'm seeing a whole lot of beta right here. So I assume we're not getting that multiplayer official release quite yet. That was just a teaser that it's part of the planned updates that they're looking forward to in the future. But for now, we're sticking with the multiplayer beta. Looks like Naglfar is getting released again. I thought the community response to that one was very poor, so it surprises me that they'd bring that back, but it looks to me that that's the case. In these events, multi-coins have an increased drop rate, And in addition, we get a new multiplayer equipment piece. Our first weapon of the multiplayer equips. Machine Empress's Scythe will be added to the multiplayer coin trading space. Take this chance to collect as many multi-coins. Yep. And it is an axe type. Its trait is critical rate plus 5% and critical damage plus 25%. And it gives you 254 strength, which is a big old strength number, but minus 14 defense. Critical rate plus 5% is nice, right? I look at criticals as a means to recover HP because of Proud Force. So the more crits I can do, the more HP I recover, which is nice. But when we're talking crit damage, every unit you're using that's meta right now is critting on their caps very early in their building process. At that point, you're gearing the build to start bringing the white damage cap numbers up. So that's what I look for when we're talking physical damage equipment. So critical damage doesn't get me excited. I think critical damage, or is it common for axes or is it common for claws? I can't remember which of the two, but the critical rate's nice. The critical damage I can live without. Nice big strength stat. Minus 14 is negative stats on anything is never nice, but for the grind it takes to get multiplayer coins, I would expect a better equipment item, in my honest opinion. Here's a look at the Premium Crystal Gacha banner image. Right, we have the two new things on Rate Up. Yep, there is going to be a ticket gacha, so I imagine we will get the tickets from the events. But only Goroth the Insatiable is on Rate Up for the ticket gacha. I'm assuming that's implying that the arc itself is not on Rate Up, so I did misspeak there. Spinning the Step Up gacha to completion will guarantee one Goroth. I mean, you're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of paid crystals, so it will still cost a lot to guarantee Goroth if you are a whale. We've got promo updates. Special celebration promos will be held just before the official release of multiplayer. Okay, so yep, they did just confirm we are not at the official release yet. To celebrate the release of the official version of multiplayer in June, so sometime in June, the following promos will be held. Pre-celebration login bonus. Looks like day one we get 300 crystals. We're getting Mother Souls, some clusters. So a total of 900 crystals are what's standing out to me here. Very nice. We'll take that, right? Free crystals. You can't complain. And we've got training promotions. So all ability gates available every day. Not interested because they're not grand gates. Following dungeons cost fewer orbs. Ability gates, limit breaker fields, training gates, skill study dungeon. That's what's interesting. The skill study dungeon, whenever they do these decreased orb costs, that's important because what is usually a 3 orb stage to get the basic skill study dungeon becomes 1 orb. So it becomes a lot more lucrative, right? I think it's 8 times multiplier on all your AP. So the fact that you can do that 3 times instead of 1 for the same cost of orbs, you're getting now 24 times your AP return on investment versus your 8 per 3 orbs. So that's something to keep in mind if you're really starving for some AP grinding. Super Soul accumulation is coming back. That'll be nice. Depending on if I pull Goroth or not, I mean, it makes sense to do this, but I kind of want to use the Super Soul accumulation to get souls for Medine so I can 6-star her. I currently have her at 5 stars, and as we know, 400 extra souls to get them to that 6-star, so that requires quite a bit. So we'll see what I use that Super Soul accumulation for. But very nice. Once a day, you get 50 souls of any unit. You want to cheese it, bring 1 unit. And if you can't clear it with that 1 unit, bring a friend unit that can help you clear the stage so that there is no RNG as to who gets the 50 souls. You want to bring a one-man party, specifically who you want to get those souls for. Then we've got special training dungeon coming back, and the special skill study dungeon is coming back as well, and that's infinitely more useful than even what I mentioned about the normal AP grind stage. So make sure to be doing that if you want those AP points. And we get the free power-up set in the shop. Always scoop that up. If you're a new player, anytime they release a new character, they give you these free packs in the shop that you have to go in and find. You get 30 free souls and a couple, minuscule amount of enhancement materials, but still worth it. All main story quests in normal difficulty will be become able to be continued. What? All main story quests in normal difficulty will be able to be continued. From hard difficulty and higher, as well as in subquest, free quests, and event quests, quests with the no continues condition will remain unchanged. Minor bug fixes. Thank you for your continued support, alas Cloudia. So there we go. Thought I was going to end the video with just the trailer, but ended the stream, saw this in-game notice, wanted to make sure to cover this, so I'm going to piece it in after the fact and get to uploading this so that we can all see what Goroth is about. Because, man, that kid's looking wild. Talking with the guys after the fact, if I remember correctly, we're talking somewhere in the 30,000 potential damage cap. Bruh. Granted, it's very conditional. Goroth has extremely conditional damage cap raises, but even so, I think they're going to be popping off a lot of the time. I think Homeboy's going to be hovering between 10,000 to 20,000 damage cap, which is already incredible. He's going to be hovering in that range a lot of the time. So get ready for this dude. Don't forget he is a non-limited unit. Use your tickets before you even think about touching crystals. And if you are completely free to play, as much as good and tasty as this crazy guy looks, he's in the general pool. So if you hoard all your crystals for that collab, the new collab or the next DOH that you just are dying to summon for, wait to spend your crystals there, because you have a chance at pulling this guy on those banners as well. Something to keep in mind. Try and be smart. Try and be patient. It's tough, I know, but if you do it right, you can end up like your boy Buddha. Have a nice old 70,000 crystals saved up, all free to play. Okay, and that's where we're going to leave this video off. Like the video if you're excited for the boy Goroth. Interesting stuff coming tomorrow in tonight's maintenance, so I'll be looking forward to that. Expect some videos from your boy. Subscribe if you want to not only see Last Cloudia, but hopefully some Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis gameplay. We had a real interesting live stream this morning. That'll be on the playback for all of you to enjoy. We edited videos live. We found news live. We looked at Goroth live. It was a good time. Thank you to everyone who came out for that. And that's all I got for you this time. So, until the next one, work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.